Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Hello everyone, I hope that I'm live right now guys. If you guys are able to listen to me properly as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Great, amazing guys, amazing. Okay. Okay, everybody is able to listen to me properly, right? No issues with anything. Great. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Okay, so everything is going on well. Let us start with just a quick revision about what we have studied in our yesterday's class, guys. Just a quick revision. Yesterday, I told you guys, right after the end of the class, close your eyes, revise everything that you have learned in that day's class, right? So, could you guys let me know what have we studied in our yesterday's class? Just a quick revision, guys. Just a quick revision. What have we studied in our yesterday's class, guys? We learned about servers, right? Anything else? We learned about DevOps, good. We learned about web development, good guys. The basics, why should we choose AWS, good. Cloud servers, cloud computing, great. Pillars for web development. So what are the 4 pillars of web development, guys? Could you guys let me know? What are the 4 pillars of web development, guys? Could you guys let me know? Front-end web development, back-end web development, cloud computing, and DevOps. So yesterday I forgot to tell you guys about another pillar of web development, guys. The last and the most important, the final pillar of web development, I forgot to tell you guys that. So in today's class, my aim is to first tell you guys about the last pillar of web development. The next video thing that we are going to discuss about is the types of cloud computing that is available for us. Okay, the different types, the 3 different major types of cloud computing that is available for us. First thing, one of the missing pillars of web development, we'll be talking about that today. We'll be talking about your types of cloud computing itself. And then today, guys, for our project, okay, every single day we'll be doing a small project, guys. So today we are going to learn how to deploy a static website. Okay, that is a website just made out of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with no backend, just the front end of a website. How to deploy that using AWS. So that is what we are going to learn today, guys. These are the 3 things we will be learning in our today's class. Many of you guys are saying that we were waiting for 30 minutes. Guys, the class timing is 8 o'clock. Okay. Guys, the class timing is 8 o'clock Indian Standard Time, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. I'm so sorry to tell you guys this, but I think so you're getting the wrong information. Many of you guys are saying that the class started late or the class started after 30 minutes. The class is going to start at 8 o'clock every single day. Okay. But the link said 7:30. Guys, I think so there is some issues. I will get it sorted today itself. With the class timing yesterday as well, I told you guys, right, that it will be starting at 8 o'clock itself. Let me just confirm this. Okay. Let me just confirm this, guys. Right now, please try to understand this, guys. The class is going to start at 8 o'clock itself, guys. Okay. The stream as well, as you are able to schedule, is 8 o'clock. As you are able to see, 8 o'clock every single day. Okay, so I will still tell my team right now itself, guys. Okay, that the class will be starting at 8 o'clock itself every single day. So let me talk to my team once. Give me a second, guys. No issues in that, guys. I will just tell the team to get it sorted. Okay, give me just 2 minutes, guys. आशीष व्हाट्सएप पे जो मैसेजेस जा रहे हैं बच्चे बोल रहे हैं 7:30 के. हाँ तो एक बार ग्रुप, हाँ तो मेरे को आ रहा था तो मैंने बोला कि एक बार बता देता हूँ. ठीक है चलो, थैंक यू सो मच. Okay, guys, I've told the team as well that the class will be starting at 8 o'clock itself to get them figure it out from them their end. So no issues in that, guys. Okay, right now we are in the class. From tomorrow, the messages will be proper. It will go for 8 o'clock itself. I'm very sorry that you guys face some issue like that. Okay, I will make sure that from tomorrow onwards, this will not happen. Okay. So no issues in that, guys. I'm extremely sorry from my behalf, from my entire team as well. We'll get this sorted today, and for any inconvenience that has been caused due to this to you guys, see, my aim is to make sure that you guys are having as smooth as a process to learn right over here, right? So I'm very sorry that this happened today. I'll make sure that does not happen from tomorrow itself. I'm so sorry for that, guys. I apologize from the entire team itself. Thank you so much, guys, for understanding this. Okay. Secondly, for those students who have missed their attendance yesterday, please start filling your attendance from today itself. Okay. Manisha and other students who are not able to fill their attendance yesterday, please make sure that you guys are able to fill up your attendance from today. So the 3 pointers that we are going to study today is: what is the fifth pillar of web development? What are the different types of cloud computing platforms that are available to us? And third, we will look at a practical demonstration of how to how to deploy a static website to AWS today. So these three things we will be doing it in today's class itself. Okay, so let's get started with our session without wasting any more time itself, guys. Okay, so let's start with the session right now itself. The 4 pillars of web development we already know, right? Front end web development, back end web development, cloud computing, and DevOps. These are the 4 pillars of web development. But what is this fifth pillar of web development? What else is left in web development itself? We are able to interact with the website. We are able to see where the website, like entire business idea of the website lives. We are able to see how to scale up our website as well. We are able to see how to operate with the operations team as well. But there is one more team that we forgot about. We are developers. You have seen my drawing, right? Yesterday, most of you guys saw my drawings, right, guys? Please let me know. You guys saw my drawings yesterday, right? How was my drawings? Let me know that. Okay, first we'll start right over there. How was my drawings in our yesterday's class? It was not good, right? You guys were able to observe that he's a developer. He can't draw shit. Okay. It was like as if a baby was drawing something, right? It was not good, right? So a developer usually does not has the gift of designing stuff, of drawing stuff, to understand color combinations and shit. Even today as well, if I have to buy a t-shirt for myself, I usually ask my mother that is it looking good on me or not, right? Because I don't know, I don't understand colors and everything. So for that, there is another team in every single company that is called as UI UX team, user interface and user experience. See, any website has all the features of Netflix, but it looks like shit. Would you use it? Any website that has all the features of Netflix, all the same videos, same pricing as well, same content as well, same recommendation engine as well. But will you use it if that particular website looks like shit? No, right? Nobody will do that. People want websites to look beautiful, to look as if we are able to interact with the websites properly as well, right? So that is where the team of UI UX comes into place. And so I'm a developer. A developer's job is to create a website, right? Let me show you guys. So how to get inspirations, like if I'm developing a website, how to get inspirations for designing a very good website. So I usually suggest to you guys a platform like Dribble, DRIBBBLE. Okay, DRIBBBLE, guys. There are 3 B's. Do not forget that. Okay, so Dribble is an amazing platform right over here where UI UX designers from all over the world come to this particular platform and provide you guys with ideas on designing websites. For example, this is an app design that is for I don't know what is this for. English practice design or something for an application itself, right? For an app. So this designs are nothing else but just a photo of how the app or how the website should look like. These are not websites. These are not functional. These are not something that you can interact with. These are just images of how the website should look like. Think about it as a screenshot of the application itself. Think about it as a screenshot of the website itself, guys. So you can take up inspirations, not exactly copy this, okay, but take up inspirations from, for example, this is a website design that has been posted by somebody clever bot right over here, right? So you can get millions, not even thousands, millions of design ideas from right over here. For example, this is a logistic dashboard design for a particular company, right? Similar to that, you can get millions of design ideas. Let's think like, for example, I want to create an edtech platform. Okay, let's think that I want to create an edtech platform itself. Okay, edtech. Let's just search for edtech itself. Okay, so let us see what we are able to get right over here. So this is a design for a YouTube based content website itself, guys. Okay, where you are able to go there, your classroom is there, community is there, you are able to watch the videos, comment right over there. The lessons are there, guys. Who is the instructor, suggested courses, hot posts. So you can get inspiration from right over here. Even at now, how to develop these designs, right? That will also be a question. Like, okay, I'm very good at designing stuff, I'm very good at color combinations and everything. How can I learn to create these designs? The platform that you have to use right over there is Figma, even in DevTown as well. Okay, even in DevTown as well, we use Figma as our go-to application itself, guys, as our go-to thing for designing websites. Let us see this, guys. What is the difference between front end and UI UX? So UI UX basically gives how the website should look like to the front end engineer, and the front end engineer writes the code of making that website functional. Okay, so front end engineers, back end engineers, DevOps engineers, cloud engineers create websites. UI UX engineers or UI UX developers itself create just image of how the website should look like. That's it. It's just a photo. Okay, let me show you guys, for example, what we are doing right over here. So I'll go to Figma right over here, guys. I'll show you guys some of the projects that we at DevTown are working for you guys. For example, one of the platforms that we are currently working upon is a data structures and algorithms platform itself, guys. Okay, it's a data structures and algorithms platform that we are developing for you guys right now. So this is the files, right over here. As you're able to see, these are not websites, guys. These are not websites. These are just images of how the website should look like. As you're able to see, this is how the website will look like, guys. You're having your this is, we are developing this platform right now. I'm personally developing this platform right now where people can go and practice data structures and algorithms, learn data structures and algorithms at just one place in a platform. So this is just how the website will look like. Okay, so data structures and algorithms, if you click on it, it will just pop it out. What is your score? What is the completion status out of it? Okay, you are having your flow charts, introduction to Java, all these things right over here. This is where you will be able to solve your doubts as well. Then you are having the platform. So how the platform would look like. So there is like video based lectures that will be available to you guys. There is like, you can look at the question, do your programming right over there, right? And you're having some questions that you can see, like if it has passed or not. Okay, you will have some kind of MCQ based questions as well. So this is where we design the stuff. Okay, so are you guys able to understand this, guys? Please let me know. There's a difference between a website and an image. An image is just like I click your photo, that is your image. So between your photo and you, what is the difference? Okay, if I take my phone, right over here, I click your image. What is the difference between the image and your and yourself? You are alive. You are actually a human being. The image is just an image, nothing else. That is the difference between a website and a Figma file. A Figma file is just a image of how the website should look like. Just an image of how the website should look like. A website itself is something that you are able to interact with, you are able to use it, and all these type of stuff itself. Okay, so that is the first particular portion, guys. Okay, the next particular thing that we have to focus. So that was the fifth pillar of web development that I told you guys about it. Okay, and okay, so next particular thing that we have to focus upon is about the types. Okay, Okay, criminal gaming. I think so. You are coming to this particular class on the second day asking the same question. On the first day, I answered it. So, because of some family thing, I had to go to them. That is the reason why the DevOps bootcamp was not completed. It has been cancelled in its entirety itself. The certificates for the same will still be sent to you guys on the basis of your attendance very soon. I've just come back. This is my second day itself. So, let me be in peace a little bit more. So, that bootcamp for DevOps has already been cancelled. Okay. The next particular thing that we need to focus upon is that your what are the different types of cloud computing platform. This is a very important part, guys, and this is something that a lot of students take a lot of time to understand, because it is not so easy to understand, right? So let us focus upon this, guys. Second. Okay, so right over here, guys, please focus upon this. There are three different types of cloud computing platforms that are available to us. Okay, one is in IaaS, then you are having PaaS, and then you're having SaaS, guys. These are the three platforms that we are having. You can categorize any kind of application into these three types itself, guys. Okay, as, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay, so as basically means infrastructure as a service. Okay, infra, structure, structure. This is platform, and then this is software. Okay, and all of them we are basically connected through your as a service. Okay, so you are having as, PaaS, and SaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service itself. To understand this, please try to understand it that you will only be able to understand SaaS and as of this particular point of time. You will not be able to understand PaaS in its entirety. Okay, you will also be taking a while to understand IaaS as well. The reason for that is you have still not started learning cloud computing. Once you get some hands-on on cloud computing, you are able to understand some of its concepts itself. Only then you will be able to understand what is IaaS and PaaS. But still, I will try to make you guys understand right now. See, you don't have to understand it right now. You just need to get the intuition out about it. We will start by learning about these platforms right now itself, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, slowly and certainly by the end of the bootcamp you will be able to understand all these things. Right now just get an intuition about it. You don't need to understand it completely right now. So infrastructure as a service basically means renting out direct servers, renting out direct hardwares itself. For example, renting out a particular hard disk, renting out a particular like GPU itself, renting out a particular server itself. That is infrastructure as a service. The infrastructure, the hardware that is there, right? Infrastructure, the hardware that is there, you're directly renting it out itself. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know. You go to a shop, you say that I want to rent a laptop. You go to a particular Amazon, AWS itself, I want to rent a server. I want a particular hardware, hard disk that has 1 TB SSD storage itself. That is called as infrastructure as a service. You're directly renting out the hardware. Okay. What is PaaS? PaaS is basically a platform as a service that we will understand at the end of the cloud computing bootcamp itself, not right now. Will not be trying to explain you guys PaaS right now. You will be able to understand it at the end of the bootcamp itself. Right now, just imagine that there is one more thing called as PaaS. Okay, and SaaS basically means software as a service. You are having your hardware. Okay, you are having a server. You don't know what is a server. So before coming to this particular bootcamp, you guys had no idea what a server was, right? But everybody know about Google Drive. Everybody knows about Google Drive or not, guys? Please let me know. Right over here, everybody knows about Google Drive right over here. Please let me know. Everybody knows about Gmail, right? Gmail, that is a software. Now, and these software as well utilizes the hardware, utilizes these servers as well, utilizes hard disks as well. But you as a user are not interacting directly with the server. You are not interacting directly with the like hard disk itself. You are interacting with a platform. You are interacting with a software, and that software is helping you do all the stuff. That software is handling all the concepts of the servers, of the hard disk, of the GPU, of the CPU, everything in the backend, right? So that is called as software as a service. Your Gmail, your Google Drive, your Google Photos, you are having your all these different stuff that you're using on your daily life, that is to store stuff, to work with stuff, all these softwares itself. Dropbox is also an example of software as a service itself. Okay, so that is basically software as a service. So there you're not directly interacting with the hardware, you're not directly interacting with the server or the hard disk. You are having a software in between that is able to handle all these different stuff with you, right? So that is basically what software as a service is, something that helps you out with. Are you guys able to understand what is infrastructure as a service and what is software as a service, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand what is infrastructure as a service and what is software as a service, guys? Please let me know, guys. Good. So once we are able to, in the next 2 days, okay, today we are going to learn how to deploy a static website. From tomorrow, we'll be starting how to develop a how to deploy a website with a backend as well. Okay, so both these things we'll be seeing. After we have understood both these things, then I will be explaining you guys what is platform as a service. Okay, software as a service is very simple, guys. That is Google Drive, your Gmail, your Dropbox, you're having GitHub. GitHub is also software as a service itself, where you're not directly interacting with the server. You're interacting with a software that is handling all the servers and everything for you guys. Okay. And infrastructure as a service is that you don't have any kind of software. You are like, okay, this is my server. I have to directly communicate through it through code. I have to write the code and communicate through a server itself. I have to tell the server exactly what to do. So infrastructure as a service is directly renting out servers, directly renting out hard disks itself. Okay, great. So now that you guys have understood this, the next thing that we are going to understand is we are going to deploy a static website. But before we are able to do that, we need to understand what is deployment, what is static website itself. Okay, both these concepts are new to you guys. Example of IaaS, that is renting out servers, renting out hard disks. Okay, so you can rent it out from any place itself. That is an example of IaaS itself. Okay, great. So like I said, guys, right now you don't need to understand what is IaaS. You don't need to understand what is SaaS. Right now you just need to get an intuition for it. Acha, it means renting out the server. Okay. Acha, it means Google Drive, GitHub itself. Okay, because right now you don't have the mental capacity because you guys have not yet learned about cloud computing. Once we start exploring S3 buckets, EC2 instances and all that, then you will understand what these different things are. And then I will explain you guys in a lot more depth that, okay, what is IaaS? What is the advantages of IaaS? What is the examples of IaaS? What is PaaS? What is the example of PaaS and all these kind of stuff. So right now, just try to get the intuition for it. Nothing less, nothing more. Because right now you don't understand the concepts, right? So we'll first build the concepts, then we'll come back to this topic once again. I just wanted to inform you guys, these are the types of cloud computing and we are going to come back to it. Because at a later point of time, I don't want you guys to think that, acha, I never heard about it. So when we are doing what we are doing right now, try to see things in this perspective itself. Okay, great. So what is deployment and what is static? These are the two terms we need to understand it. Okay, so deployment and static. So static websites basically mean a website that does not has any backend. Okay, just the front end itself. That is a static website that has no backend to it. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. A website that has no kitchen, a restaurant that has no kitchen, whatever is there is in front of you, that's it. Nothing less, nothing more. That is called as a static website. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Just the front end of the website itself. This front end of the website is usually created using 3 different technologies: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, guys. Okay, in this particular bootcamp, we are not going to learn what is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but these are the three technologies that we use to create the front end of the website itself, guys. Okay, so if you guys want to learn a little bit more about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, the next particular bootcamp, I think so, we are having it on this particular topic itself. Let me just check. So yeah, the next particular bootcamp that we are having is on creating the Facebook login page using HTML and CSS. So if you guys want to learn HTML and CSS, that is starting from the 21st of May, you can enroll into this particular bootcamp, and I will be teaching you guys right over there. Again, this will be the same bootcamp for free with certificates from Google and Microsoft, wherein you will be learning about HTML and CSS right over there. So you guys can definitely participate right over there as well. So that is called as a static website itself. Okay. That is the front end of the website. The next thing is deployment, guys. The next thing is deployment. Deployment of a website is basically that I am creating my website right over here in Delhi. Okay, I'm sitting in Delhi and creating my website right over here, and people from all around the entire world, are able to access and see my website. Are you guys able to understand this? I'm creating the website right over here, sitting in Delhi in India, and people from Africa, people from US, people from India, people from Bangalore, people from Nagpur are able to come and access that website of mine. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. That is called as deploying a website. Okay, that is called as deploying a website. The other name for it is also hosting a website as well. You can call it as hosting or deploying. Both of them are the exact same thing itself. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to take up a static website right now. Please give example of both deploy and static website. How the fuck can I give an example of deploy? Like, see, that is what we are here to do. So look at an example. We're going to practically look at it, how to get a static website. Okay, that will be the example of it, and how to deploy it as well. So you will be able to get an example practically. I cannot give an example for that right over here, right? You need to understand these stuff. Okay, so let's look at that, guys. So first we need to get a static website. So I'm just going to go over the internet. I'm going to search for a particular website made up of just HTML. Okay, so web template using HTML and CSS. Okay, so I just searched on Google itself, website template using HTML and CSS. Very simple right over here. So I will just take up the first particular website itself, download 3490 free website templates, HTML and CSS itself. Okay, so I'm just clicking on that particular website. We're going to select one website that we want to deploy. All these are static websites. All these are examples of static websites itself. Okay, so for those who are asking examples of static website, you are able to see it on your screen right now. Okay, so which one should we select, guys? Let us go to a sixth page directly. Okay, and let us take up a website. This looks nice, right? Should we go with this particular template, guys? This looks okayish, I guess. Let us see the live demo out of it. It looks fine, right? Should we take up this particular website itself? It does not look fine, but it's fine. Like, we can deploy it. Our main goal is deploying a website, right? So let us take this particular website itself, guys. So what we're going to do is we are going to download the code for it, right? We're just going to download the code for it, guys. So once we have downloaded the code, I'm going to go over into my download section itself. So downloads. And as you're able to see, I'm going to extract it right over here. Extract all. Extract. So you also need to extract it, guys. Once you've extracted it, you will be able to see it in right over here. As you're able to see, the crafts, the free website template, free CSS, so HTML, and then you're having all the different things inside of it, right? So this is a website that we want to deploy. If I'm clicking on this index file itself, you are able to see that locally, that is on my computer, I'm able to access this website. I'm able to access this website on my computer itself. But you guys cannot access this website right now. Why? Because it is on my computer. It is not yet hosted. It is not yet deployed. We need to deploy it so that you guys are also able to access this website. Right now, only I am the person who is able to access this website, guys. So our goal is to deploy this website so that even you guys are able to access this website as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up AWS. We are going to use AWS to deploy this website. I'll just search for AWS. I'll go with Cloud Computing Services, Amazon Web Services. I will sign into my console itself, guys. I will sign into my console so you guys can create your own accounts and sign into the console itself. What we are going to use is something called as an S3 bucket, guys. What we are going to use is something called as an S3 bucket. Now, please, I'm begging you guys about this. Please listen to me very carefully. Please listen to me very carefully right over here. The reason for that is very simple, because if you are not doing the exact same steps that I'm doing or not following what I'm doing, guys, this has happened to me. Okay, I've got a bill of over 1 CR from Amazon. Okay, a bill for cloud computing for more than 1 CR. Okay, 1 crore. That means almost more than $1,25,000. Okay, I've got a bill for that. I can even show you guys the bill if I get it someday. I'll show you guys that as well. I've got a bill for more than 1 CR, $1,20,000. Okay, so the reason is because I took up a very big EC2 instance and I left it, kept on running itself. I didn't close it down. Okay, so listen to me very carefully. Whatever steps that I'm doing, listen to that very carefully, guys. I will make sure that this type of stuff doesn't happen with you. So I'll tell you guys what are the steps that you should follow, what are the things that you should do so that you are not becoming like me at any particular point of time. Okay, learn from my mistakes itself. Okay, learn from my mistakes itself, guys. Okay, so no issues in that right over here. What we're going to do is, so what is S3 bucket? Okay, what is S3 bucket? So S3 bucket is basically the storage. Okay, it is a software, or not a software. It is a feature that is given to us by AWS. Okay, it is one of the features. How did you manage to pay the 1 CR bill? I just closed the account itself. I opened up a new account with some other card. Oh, am I going to pay 1 CR bill for my mistake? Just close that account, open a new account with a new credit card, start using right over there. Okay. So that is how it basically happens. I later on contacted AWS, told that this happened with me and everything. So they revamped the entire thing and I got my old account back as well, because there was some data and they closed it down. So I wanted that data as well. But see, these type of stuff is continuously going to happen with you guys, right? So never worry about these things. Okay, these are very common things. AWS knows about it as well. If you just message them in the support, they will help you out with that. Okay. So let's get started with that, guys. So S3 buckets basically mean a storage solution for you. Just like you are having Google Drive, right? But in Google Drive, you are just having some buttons. Click on those buttons and you are able to upload your files, download your files, everything you are able to do right over there. But S3 buckets provides a little bit more customization that you are able to do. Okay, and basically it is like the lower level of your Google Drive, a lower level of your Google Drive, wherein you don't have the exact fairness or the interactiveness or very easy to use something. This is for developers. Your Google Drive is for normal people. Normal people are shit. We are developers. We are gods, basically. So what we are going to do is we are going to use S3 buckets, and after the end of the class for your assignments, I want you guys to read about S3 buckets. That is something that I want you guys to do. Can you do that for me, guys? I'm giving you guys a small assignment for today. At the end of this particular class, I want you guys to read a little bit about S3 buckets before coming to the next class. Will you guys do that for me, guys? Please let me know. Will you guys be able to do that for me, guys? Please do let me know. A small assignment, guys. I'm not giving anything hard. I'm not giving anything very difficult itself. A small assignment. Just Google S3 buckets, AWS, and read about it. That's it, guys. That is what I'm expecting from you guys, right? So let us get started by creating our S3 bucket. So S3, like a bucket is there, right? In a bucket can store stuff. Okay, there's a bucket, balti in Hindi. So you are having a bucket in which you can store stuff for yourself, right? Similar to that, S3 buckets provide a storage solution for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this particular button called as create bucket. Okay, we're going to click on this particular button called as create bucket, guys. The next thing that we have to do is we are going to name our S3 bucket. Okay, so we're going to name it as demo DevTown. You can name it as anything that you want. I'm just naming it as demo DevTown 1. Okay. So we are naming our bucket as demo DevTown 1. The next thing that we have to do is object ownership. We want to click on ACLs enabled. Okay. We want to click on ACLs enabled itself. The reason why we are clicking on ACLs enabled is to make sure that other people, not so this bucket, I want people from all across the globe to be able to access the website that I'm hosting right over here, right? Inside of this bucket, I'm going to store my website, and people should be able to access the website from right over here from all across the world. So I want other peoples as well to access my website. To do that particular reason, I have to select ACLs enabled. Okay, so that other people as well can access my website itself, guys. Okay, the next thing that I have to do is block all public access. I have to remove it because I want everybody to be able to access my bucket, right? So I'm going to remove or block all public address, guys, so that everybody can access my bucket itself. Okay, the next thing that we have to do is we have to go back down. Turning off block all public access might result in the bucket and the objects becoming public. That is what we want. We want everybody to be able to access our bucket itself. So we're going to acknowledge this fact as well. We are going to go down and we are going to click on create bucket. Okay, we are going to go down and click on create bucket right over here. Okay, must not contain uppercase letters. I'm so sorry. The bucket name should not contain uppercase letters, guys. It should be just like lowercase metals itself. It should not be uppercase letters, guys. Okay, just lowercase letters itself. So we have done that. We have done everything right over here as well. And then we are going to go further and click on create bucket. Okay, we are going to click on create bucket, guys. This will create the bucket for us. Let us see that. As you're able to see on my screen, we have created a bucket called as demo DevTown 1. Okay, demo DevTown 1. As you're able to see, we have created this bucket. We're going to go inside of the bucket itself. We'll click on this particular link and it will take us inside of this bucket itself, guys. So S3 bucket is usually called in short as a bucket. Okay, an S3 bucket is a small unit of S3. Okay, a storage solution for you. We call it as a S3 bucket itself, guys. Okay, or just a bucket. So next what we are going to do is we are going to upload all the website that we want to see on our on inside of the bucket, right? This bucket that is there, we want to store the website that we downloaded right now. So we are going to upload it. So just click on this upload button. Okay, just click on this upload button and click on add files. Okay, just click on add files right over here. We go into our downloads. We're going to go into the website that we downloaded right now. And we are going to upload all the files right over here. Just the files first of all. Okay. A bucket is a small unit of storage inside S3. Okay. A bucket is a term that AWS has coined it. For example, why is my name Shaurya? I cannot explain it to you guys, right? Similar to that, a bucket is a small unit, small storage that has been provided to you guys via your AWS itself, guys. So we're going to select all the files that we want to upload right over here. We'll click on open. Okay, this will upload all the files right over here, guys. And then we'll go down and click on upload. Go down and click on upload itself, guys. So this will upload the entire thing. As you're able to see, all the files are getting uploaded right over here, right? The next thing that we will be doing is we'll be closing it down. Next, we'll be uploading the folders that are there. We have just uploaded the files of our website. Now we'll be uploading the folders that are there, guys. So we'll again click on upload. We'll click on add folder. We'll click on add folder, guys. So we'll click on add folder. I will select the JS folder. We'll be uploading it right over here. So we'll upload the JS folder. We'll upload the entire folder right over here. And we'll select upload. Okay, so this will upload the entire JS folder. The same thing we have to do with the other two folders as well. The same process we have to do for the other two folders as well, guys. Okay, so the next thing that we have to do is we have uploaded the entire thing. Okay, we have to go upstairs, click on close. In a similar manner, we have to upload the next two folders as well. We have to upload the images folder next, and then the CSS folder after this. So right now I'm uploading the image folder. Okay. Next, I have to upload the CSS folder after this, guys. Okay, so give me a second, guys. I'm uploading the rest of the folders as well, one by one. Very slow. Okay. Do we need to give card info to AWS to access AWS services and S3 buckets to complete the project? See, I'm teaching you guys the projects. Okay. There's no compulsion of doing the projects. If you want to do the projects, do it for your own understanding. It is not compulsory in this bootcamp to do any projects, guys. Okay. It is not compulsory to do any projects in this bootcamp. But I'm teaching you guys all these projects right over here. See, creating an AWS account will require a card, but S3 and EC2, whatever I'm teaching you guys, the level that I'm teaching you guys at is completely free. There will be no cost if you're creating an S3 bucket. There will be no cost of deploying a static website. There will be no cost of an EC2 bucket or deploying a backend based website as well if you're following what I'm teaching. If you're doing all the steps that I'm doing, you're not doing anything else, then you will not get any kind of cost from AWS. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. I have taken up this. I have made sure that you guys are not having any kind of problems doing this, guys. Okay, great. And the last particular folder as well, I need to upload it. So let us upload the last particular folder itself, guys. So this is the last folder, that is the CSS folder right over here. Let us upload that as well, right? So can we upload all the folders as one? Yes, you can, but sometimes what happens is that all the folders get merged into one folder. That is the reason why, to make sure that in the bootcamp I'm not like, oh, what happened? That's the reason why I'm just taking up a precaution to upload things individually itself. But yes, you can upload all the folders at once. That is totally up to you guys. Okay, so right now, as you're able to see, we are uploading the CSS folder as well. It will take us a few seconds to upload it right now. Give me a few seconds itself, guys. Okay, so right over here, guys, as you're able to see, we have uploaded all our folders as well as our files inside of the bucket itself. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to go into properties. As you guys are able to see, objects, properties, permissions. We want to go into properties right over here. Just scroll to the very end of the properties section. Scroll to the very end of the properties section itself, guys. Right over here, as you're able to see, static website hosting. It is disabled. Okay. Static website hosting currently is disabled for us. Okay. So we need to edit this. We'll click on the edit button. We'll enable static website hosting. Okay, we'll click on enable. We will then provide it the index. So you have to write right over here index.html. You have to write index.html right over here. This is the document that is going to open up our website. As you're able to see, if I go back to the folder, there is the index.html file. Okay, this index.html file that is there. This is our main file. It's our main file itself that is containing our main website itself. That is the website that we want to specify right over here. Okay, and then we are going to click on save changes. Click on save changes itself. Okay, the next thing that we have to do, I have to look at your chats as well. Okay, we have done that. Everything is working absolutely fine. There's no issues. This is the link. If you scroll down below, okay, once you have done that inside of the properties, if you scroll down below itself, you'll be able to see this link. Okay, static website hosting enabled, hosting type bucket hosting. Okay, bucket hosting itself, and then you are having this bucket was website endpoint. Just click on this. You'll be able to see that we are getting an error right over here. Are you guys able to see this error? 403 forbidden, access denied, message access denied. We are getting access denied itself when we are trying to open up our website. Even you guys can check. I'm going to give you guys this particular link right over here in the live chat. You guys can check that even you guys will be facing the exact same problem. You guys will also be getting an access denied right over there, guys. Okay, are you guys able to see? You are able to see that the access is getting denied right over there, right, guys? The reason for that is, although we are using ACLs, we have made sure that our bucket is public. We have made sure that our bucket is public, but the items, the websites, the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code that the bucket contains, that is still not public. We have to make that public as well. Okay, the bucket itself is public, but the items stored inside of the bucket, the objects stored inside of the bucket are still not public. So we need to make that public as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into objects. Okay, we are going to go into objects. We want to select all the objects that are there inside of this bucket. Okay, we're going to select all the objects that are there inside of the bucket. Just click on this little checkbox. It will select all the objects present inside of this bucket itself. Then we are going to select actions. Okay, we're going to select actions and we are going to select make public using ACL. Okay, so select all the objects present inside of the bucket, select actions from the top right corner, and from the bottom you will be able to see make public using ACL. So I'm not very sure you are able to see it or not, so I'll just remove myself right over here. Then you should be able to see, right? I selected everything, actions, and then at the end make public using ACL, guys. Make public using ACL. Are you guys able to see this? Please let me know. We are going to select that and it will ask us blah 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 make public. So yes, we want to make it public, so make public right over here. So it is currently putting all the things with a public access right over here, guys. As you're able to see, it is currently doing that. So 25 objects have been given the public access, 32 objects. So it is currently giving the public access to all the objects. Right now, as you're able to see, all the objects are getting the public access, guys. Now, if you go back to the website and reload your page, even you guys will be able to access the website, guys. If you guys go back to the website and reload the page, even you guys will be able to access the website that we are currently having. Are you guys able to access the website that we are currently having, guys? Please let me know. Are you guys able to access the website that we are currently having? So you have deployed, you have hosted a simple static website that is there, guys. You have hosted a simple static website that is there. Are you guys able to access the website, guys? Please let me know. Yes, everybody is able to access the website, right? So this is where you have learned how to make a static website, host a static website, deploy a static website as well. Okay, now we are going to learn how to make sure that we are not getting sent a bill of 1 CR. Okay, we have created our bucket, we have learned creating our bucket, we have learned how to host our website as well. Now we are going to learn how to destroy that bucket, how to delete that bucket, so that AWS doesn't charges us anything for that, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to go back, we're going to select the hamburger menu, we are going to go into buckets. Okay, on the left hand side, on the top left side, you are able to see this buckets right over here. We are going to go right over there. You will be able to see our bucket right over here, demo DevTown 1, right? You are able to see this demo DevTown 1, right? To destroy a bucket, we first need to empty it. To destroy a bucket, we first need to empty it, guys. Okay, so what you're going to do is we are going to first select this bucket. Okay, and then we are going to empty it. All the items of the bucket, first we need to empty that entire thing itself before destroying the bucket. So first we are going to select the bucket, then click on the empty option. Okay, so it will be asking you guys permanently delete all the objects in the bucket demo DevTown 1. Yes, we want to do that. So it is to confirm, right? Permanently delete. So NENTLY permanently DELETE delete, and we are going to delete the empty the entire bucket itself. Okay, first always remember, empty the bucket before deleting. Okay, if you don't want any charges, first empty the bucket before deleting, guys. Then we'll exit this. I'll bring my beautiful face back for you guys to see. Okay, and then we are going to delete the bucket. Again, we'll be selecting the bucket, guys. Again, we'll select the bucket. Okay, and then we'll delete the bucket right now. Now that we have emptied the bucket, now we can delete it. So click on delete right over here, guys, and then it will just load the entire thing up for us. Okay. Okay, and we have to write the name of the bucket to delete it. So demo DevTown 1. Okay, so we have written the name of the bucket to delete it, and then we want to delete the bucket itself. Okay. Manisha, you are very late right now. I've emptied the bucket, deleted the bucket. Then you are asking that why am I not able to access the bucket? Why is the link not working? Because I've deleted the bucket. I've emptied the bucket itself. So now the link will not be working, guys. Okay. Now the link will not be working. Okay. If I don't empty and delete, why they will charge as it is for free? Mohammed, see what happens with time is that they will not charge you anything for this. Even if you leave it right over here, they will not charge you anything. But with time, you will be deploying 10 websites, 15 websites, 200 websites. Then the amount of GBs that you are using right over here will increase the free limit, and then they will start charging you. So it is always best that once you have done something, once you have practiced something, to delete it, to empty it and then delete it. Do not take up that burden upon you that okay, maybe I might get charged, maybe I will not get charged. It's always best to remove the particular bucket after we have used it. Usually the free limit will be 5 GBs to 25 GBs depending upon what type of account you are having. It will be between 5 to 25 GBs itself. Okay, now that we have deleted our bucket, will be able to see that there is no bucket that exists for us. You go into buckets, you will be able to see there are no buckets available for us because we have deleted it as well. Okay. See again, guys, try to understand one thing. You are here to learn about AWS and the features that AWS is able to offer. This is not a class to help you guys understand how to host a website. This is not a class for that. The class is to understand what are the features that AWS offers. To become a full stack engineer, to become a cloud computing engineer, you need to know about AWS. Learning about anything else is just your waste of time. For a personal project, that is fine. But to get a job, to get a placement, you have to learn AWS and the features that it has. Okay. Okay. Yes, it is the best for hosting your portfolio website for free, of course. Okay. So now that you guys have learned how to host a static website, if you guys want, please do try it out yourself as well. Okay, that will be my suggestion to you guys, right? So what is the assignment for today's class? Can you guys let me know? What is the assignment for today's class, guys? Could you guys let me know? What is the assignment for today's class, guys? Please let me know. Read about S3 buckets. Okay, read about S3 buckets before coming to the next class. If you're not reading about the S3 buckets before coming to the next class, there is no point of being in this bootcamp. You guys can leave right now. Small assignment, 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. In 24 hours, 5 to 10 minutes you have to give me. Just read about S3 buckets itself. Can I expect that from you guys? I know you guys are great. I know that everybody will be doing it. I'm just reminding you guys for it, right? Good. Okay. So the next thing that I'm having is that before ending the class today, okay, I wanted you guys to know that the next particular bootcamp that we are having is the HTML. So you guys have taken up like Facebook. Many of you guys might have used it. So we're going to create the Facebook login page using HTML and CSS. There is no prerequisites for this particular bootcamp. We'll be starting from the utmost basics. We'll be learning what is HTML. We'll be learning coding in HTML as well. We'll be learning what is CSS. We'll be learning coding in CSS. We'll be creating an awesome project that is Facebook login page using HTML and CSS. And in that particular bootcamp, you guys will be able to do the project with me even if you don't have a laptop. Even if you don't have a laptop, even if you are having a mobile phone as well, you will be able to do the entire project from your mobile phone and you will be able to create that project for your resume as well. So in this, again, it will be a 7 days bootcamp starting from 21st of this particular month itself. We'll be learning a lot right over there, guys. It will again be certified via Google, Microsoft and DevTown. Again, it will be free as well because like I said, we want you guys to learn as much as possible, guys. So for those guys who are interested in this session, I'm suggesting you guys to take a part in this session because I feel that this session will be of a lot of use for you, right? So due to that reason itself, I'm going to send you guys this link right now itself, guys. Okay, you guys can participate in this session Or else there is another bootcamp. Let me see what is the next particular bootcamp. We are also having a Python and machine learning bootcamp that is going to happen on 28th of May. So which particular bootcamp are you guys interested in? Are you guys interested in the HTML CSS bootcamp, or you guys are interested in Python and machine learning bootcamp, guys? Okay, in the Python and machine learning bootcamp, we'll be learning about Python as a programming language. We'll be learning about machine learning as well. We'll be creating a project in machine learning as well, guys. So let me do one thing. I'll be providing you guys. So if you are interested in data science, if you are interested in artificial intelligence, machine learning, then that bootcamp is also something that will be of very much of help to you guys. So I'll be suggesting you guys to register for both of them, but right now I'll provide you guys with the registration for. So without, if you're not registering into the bootcamp, you will not be able to get the certificates. The reason for that is that you guys are coming to this particular bootcamp. So first time you're not registering, we are still helping you guys out with the attendance itself. But in the next particular bootcamp, you will have to register yourself to be eligible for the certificates. Are you guys able to understand this? You will have to register yourself to become eligible for the certificates. Otherwise, you will not be eligible for the certificates itself. Okay, so I'll be providing you guys with the registration link for learn Python and machine learning. Again, 7 days, again no prerequisites. I'll be teaching you guys Python from scratch. I'll be teaching you guys NumPy, Pandas. I'll be teaching you guys machine learning as well. We'll be doing a project based upon of machine learning in the bootcamp as well, guys. I will be sending you guys the link for it right now in the live chat. I'm expecting that at least 1200 or 1300 students from you will be taking part and registering right now. So before sending you guys the attendance link, okay, I'm sending you guys this registration link for the next particular bootcamp that is going to start, I think. So when it is going to start? It's going to start from, let me see, 28th of May. Okay, we'll be starting from 28th of May itself. So in the next 10 minutes, guys, first please do register yourself for this particular bootcamp right now itself, so that you guys are not missing out on the certificates, right? Please register yourself for this particular bootcamp right now itself, so that you guys are not missing out on the next particular certificates itself, guys. Okay, so again, it will be giving you guys an Amazon, Microsoft and a Google certificate related to Python and machine learning. That will also add up to your resume with a project based on machine learning in your resume. Again, for that particular bootcamp, even if you are having a mobile phone as well, you will be able to practice the entire thing. You will be able to make the entire project. You don't have to worry about it. You don't even need a laptop for that. I'll be taking up all these things for you. So first, guys, before, please register for the next particular bootcamp right now itself, guys. And then I will be answering the questions and taking up your attendance. I want to see at least 1200 to 1300 people register for the bootcamp right now. So right now, almost 200 people have already registered for the bootcamp. I'm expecting at least 1,000 of you guys more to register for the bootcamp, guys. Okay. Then I will be showing you guys the attendance. Okay, then I will be showing you guys the attendance itself. So we'll first reach at least 1500 registrations right over there, and then I will be showing you guys the attendance. Can we take up that as an aim, guys? Can we take up that as an aim? Please let me know. So those who are finishing up their registrations, that awesome, guys. Encourage others to also finish up their registration for the same. Once we have achieved 1500 registrations for that, then I will be sharing the attendance. So those guys who are asking for attendance, do register yourself right now itself, so that we are able to reach 1500 registrations for that. And then I will be giving you guys the attendance for today as well. Okay. Guys, the certificates will be coming to you guys directly from Google and Microsoft. So they have a lot of value right over there, right? They have a lot of value right over there itself. So make sure that you guys are encouraging the other students as well to register it. Okay, we are taking up an aim of at least 1500 registrations. Once we are able to get 1500 registrations itself, then I'll be showing you guys the attendance for the same as well. Okay. We have reached almost 1,000 registrations, guys. We are aiming for at least 500 more, right? Will we have cybersecurity bootcamps in the future? Definitely, yes. We are planning for cybersecurity bootcamps. We are planning for electric vehicle design boot camps as well. We are planning for data science boot camp, full stack boot camps. We are planning for mobile application boot camps as well. So a lot of different things. We are posting it up. We are continuously working on different things as well. What's the difference between AWS hosting and GoDaddy hosting? So GoDaddy hosting is meant for your people who are not developers. Okay, they are meant for people who are not developers. They just want a website. They are not here looking for jobs. They don't want a job or something like that into cloud computing or in full stack development. They go for GoDaddy itself because that is something that is like Google Drive. Okay, so you are having S3 bucket right over here, right? You are having an S3 bucket right over here, right? So S3 bucket is something that is for the developer to use in the backend for their applications itself. Hosting a static website is a very basic thing. No company has a static website. Everybody has a dynamic website. That is a website that has a backend to it. You're going to learn how to deploy a backend based website from tomorrow onwards. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. I will be giving you guys the attendance link. We have reached 1,255 registrations. We are aiming for 250 more registrations right now. Once we are able to get the 250 more registrations, I'll be giving you guys the attendance link after that. Okay, once we are able to get the 250 more registrations, I'll be giving you guys the attendance link. Do you have Java? So yes, we'll be taking up a lot of different bootcamps on Java, C++, C Sharp, Python, JavaScript, and a lot of different other things as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. How do you arrange these boot camps without taking any fees? So Siddhi, I'm free right now. I love teaching, so I come to the boot camps, take up boot camps. I love it. So that is the reason why I'm able to do it right over here. Okay. See, guys, the bootcamp classes are of 60 to 90 minutes, right? The time has not yet got over. So why are you guys like attendance, right? Maybe I will start teaching right now for 30 more minutes. That is up to me. So guys, if you guys are just focusing on attendance, let me tell you guys one more thing. So I have a team of just two people, two volunteers. These are some people that I select from LinkedIn itself. They help me just one thing. They write down the email IDs of all the people who are asking for attendance. And then we blacklist them. We don't give them the certificates itself because they were here for attendance. They were not here for the learning experience itself, right? So if you guys are here, if you want to study right over here, then you have to stay in the class. You have to be patient itself, attend the entire session itself, because taking up a free class, right? I'm not charging anything for this. Giving you guys the certificates as well from Google, Microsoft, not just from DevTown. As well, I'm spending time answering your questions, making sure that you guys are able to understand stuff itself. So due to that reason, I think so at least I should be able to expect this, that the time that you're dedicating for the class, that time you're coming right over here, sitting for the class and learning. And be patient for that. Okay. I know you are having exams, you are having everything else, then don't attend these sessions. If you are not able to devote 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes every single day for this session, please don't come to the session as well. It's not something that, see, I am helping you guys out. Yes, you are also helping a lot out to me by coming to this session and actually helping, like coming here and learning. That is all the help that I need. Nothing less and nothing more. Right? Okay. So now I'll be providing you guys with the attendance right now, guys. We have crossed the number of registrations that we needed. Okay. So let me provide you guys with the attendance right now, guys. Okay. Let me provide you guys with the attendance right now. So I'll be closing the link right now, guys. I'll be closing the link right over here so that we are not getting anybody else away from the class, right? So I'll be creating the attendance link right now, guys. Give me a second. So how many minutes do you guys have today? You guys have 7 minutes today, guys. Okay, 7 minutes today to fill out your attendance. How many minutes do you have today? How many minutes do you have today, guys? 7 minutes to fill out the attendance. When I give you guys the attendance, we'll have 7 minutes after that. Secondly, if the attendance link is not working for you, if you're getting a like traffic error or something like that, in that particular case, you have to refresh the website. You have to reload the website to make it work. Okay. What do you have to do if you're facing any kind of errors? If you're getting a traffic error or something like that, what do you have to do? You have to refresh the website, guys. You have to refresh the website. So I'm going to provide you guys the attendance link right now. The attendance link will be closed exactly at 9 11. Okay, the attendance link will be closed exactly at 9:11, guys. Okay, I will be providing you guys the attendance link till 9:11, guys. Okay, and next particular thing that is there is, so please start filling up the attendance link right now. Up till 9:11, you are having the access to the attendance link. Okay, and I will be stopped to put up the attendance link after 1 minute. After 1 minute, you will not be able to see the attendance link as well. So please select the attendance link right now. After 1 minute, you will not be able to get the attendance link. Okay, after 1 minute, I will stop posting the attendance link in the live chat. After 1 minute, I will stop putting up the attendance link as well. I'm not pinning up the attendance link right now, guys. Okay. So I will stop putting up the attendance link. I put up the attendance link for 2 minutes continuously. That is more than enough time for you guys. Okay. So we'll meet in the next particular class, guys, again at 8 o'clock. Please do not forget that. Okay. At 8 o'clock, we'll be having our session and we'll have an awesome time moving ahead. Tomorrow, we are going to learn how to deploy a dynamic website, a website with a backend to it as well. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day ahead. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, guys.